Hello, children. Hello, children. Hello, children. How are you today? Hi, I'm Geraldine Ralph, also known as the Daycare Diva. And today we're going to have fun. We're going to hang out together and we are going to do a painting project and a story time. So if you want to play with me and you want to have fun working on a painting project and story time, you are going to need a little container with some paper towel or a sponge in it. Moms and dads, it's going to help keep the cleanup really easy. And we're going to have yellow, red, and blue. And we're going to use all of those colors to create some really fun art. You're just going to need your fingers. I already have some paint because I was painting with some other friends earlier today. And you're going to need your paint. And then I also have a tray. The nice thing about using a tray or a cookie sheet, moms and dads, is that you have this little lip around the sides of the tray. And when I work with my toddlers and my preschoolers, I like to have a tray or a cookie sheet because it keeps all of the paint in one spot so that they're not kind of spreading it all over. And before we start our painting project, we talk about keeping the paint in the paint tray. Another little tip for moms and dads, if you have little ones who might get really exploratory with the paint and maybe paint it on their hands and their arms, it's up to you if you're going to allow that. When I'm in my preschool program, the kids are allowed to paint on themselves sometimes, and sometimes they're not. It just depends on how much time we have available to us. So if you are going to allow your child to paint on themselves, one thing that I like to do is have a little dishpan full of warm soapy water and a washcloth in there. So I get my paint with a little sponge or a piece of paper towel, put a little bit of paint in there so that I can kind of control how much paint is going to be a part of the project. And then I get my container with a little lip, my tray with a little bit of a lip or cookie sheet. And then I get my paper. And then if I'm going to have a toddler who's painting all over themselves, then you can just get a container of warm soapy water to clean them up. And I usually my kids usually paint, if they're little, they just paint in their diapers because it's just so much easier. You just wipe them all up and boom, we're ready to go. So that's the beginning of our project. So today we're going to read a story. I'm going to pull up this story, and on each page we're going to use our fingers to paint what we see. So this is going to be a lot of fun. All right, we are going to go to my very first book of numbers. Let's get this ready. My very first book of numbers by Eric Carle. Look at, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strawberries on the front of this page. So we're going to turn the page. Pick a number on the top of the page. Find the same number in the picture at the bottom of the page. 6 lemons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What color are the lemons? Did you guess yellow? You're right. This is yellow. So I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to dip my finger in there. One of my little girls didn't have yellow. She had green. So she made limes. She made limes instead. So the next thing we're going to do, here we go. We're going to make 1, 2, oops, I need a little more paint. 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you make 6 lemons? Can you count them? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lemons. Okay, we're going to turn the page. Let's see. 1 pineapple. That pineapple looks kind of brown to me. So I'm going to show you how we can make the color brown. If you get your paint and you take a little dip in the yellow, a little dip in the red, and a dip in the blue, and we mix them all together into one long oval. Uh-oh, mine's a little bit bluer than I wanted it to be. So I'm going to add a little bit more red. We'll see. And it's okay if it's not perfect because it's art. That's the wonderful thing about art. You get to make your own kind of pineapple. There we go. We have 1 pineapple. Who can show me 1 on the finger? Wow, good job, guys. Okay, we're going to turn the page. Wow, look at all those cherries. So we're going to count them together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cherries. Who knows what color they are? Did you say red? You're right. They're red cherries. Next, we're going to take our finger and dip it in the paint, and we are going to make 9 cherries. Dip your finger in the red paint. And 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need some more paint. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cherries. I love cherries. Cherries are my favorite kind of fruit. What kind of fruit do you like? Okay, now we have 1, 2, 2 bananas. And the bananas are yellow. So we're going to get our finger out. My finger has a lot of paint on it, so I'm going to wipe some of the paint off on this paper towel. And I'm going to use my pinky, and I am going to make 2 bananas. The bananas are kind of a long shape. They're not circles like all the other things that we've been making. They're not ovals like the pineapple. Okay, there's 1 banana, 2 bananas. Look at that. Look how simple it is to make vegetables and fruit with your fingers. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now we have 10 grapes. Grapes are purple. We're going to count them together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 grapes. Okay, we're going to make 10 grapes with our finger, and we're going to use our finger, and we're going to do a little dip in the blue and a little dip in the red, and we're going to mix them together, and we're going to make 10 grapes. 1, 2. Oops, mine look a little bit like blueberries. Maybe I need a little bit more red. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that one's red. 9, 10. I got 10 grapes. If we add a little bit more red and a little bit more blue to these grapes, then it will make them more purpley. The more purple, the more red and blue you mix together, the more purpley your grapes are going to be. Okay, who's ready to go to the next page? Let's see. 8 plums. Plums are in the shape of an oval. Did you notice that? They're bigger than grapes. I love plums. We're going to count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plums. Okay, so remember, if we want to make purple, we have to mix the red and the blue. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to make these ones bigger than the grapes, because plums are bigger than grapes. So we got to get a little bit of the blue and the red, and we're going to make some bigger ovals. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, I'm running out of paint. I'm going to have to get some more paint. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, that one got a little bit of orange mixed in it. That's okay. It's still cool. All right, we're going to turn the page. 4 pears. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to make pears. I'm going to show you a fun way to make pears. We're going to make it bigger on the bottom and smaller on the top. If you notice, the shape of a pear is big on the bottom and small on the top. So I can show you how to do that. Now, if we're going to make green, we're going to need to have a little bit of yellow and a little bit of blue. See, I'm going to show you. I'm going to get a little bit of yellow and a little bit of blue. There we go. Now we're going to make a big pear bottom and a little pear top. Big pear bottom and a little pear top. Look at that. I love art. Art is so much fun. Very relaxing. My daughter's an artist. She likes to do lots of cool pictures. She draws. And sometimes she paints. Okay, circle on the bottom and a little circle on the top. Now, if you wanted to get a pen or a marker, you could add stems on these whenever you're done. Okay, let's turn the page. We're going to see what's happening next. Ooh, we've got 3 apples. My favorite apples are Honeycrisp apples. What kind of apples do you like? Did you notice that sometimes when you go to the grocery store, there are yellow apples and green apples and red apples? My favorite are the Honeycrisp apples. Those are really good, but I like the green apples too. So you could make your apples red, or you can make your apples yellow, or you can make your apples green. What kind of apples do you want to make? I think I'm going to make regular old red apples because that's the color of my favorite Honeycrisp apples. Okay, whoa, here we go. We're going to make our apples. Oh, there we go. A little bit wider at the top and a little more narrow at the bottom. If you notice the apples, whoa, I'm losing my paint. Okay, if you notice the apples, they have almost a little bit of a heart shape at the top, and they're wide at the top and narrow at the bottom. So we can do that with our finger by making it a little bit wider at the top and a little more narrow at the bottom. Again, apples are all different shapes and sizes. Some are really round. There we go, nice and wide at the top. Narrow at the bottom. Okay, we have 3. That's how many we were supposed to make. Oops, I almost made 4. 1, 2, 3. 3 apples. Yum. Sometimes when I'm working with all my friends in my preschool, we like to cut the apples open and they make really good stampers. If you cut the apples open across the middle, then you could make a star. There's a star inside if you cut them the right way. Maybe your mom or dad can help you cut an apple up when you're all done with this. Maybe you could make apple prints. That would be really pretty decoration in your house. Okay, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strawberries. Okie dokers. We're gonna need red. Okay, here we go. We've got 1, 2, whoops. Uh-oh. 3, 4. Oh, these ones look really good. 5, 6, 7. Did you notice some of the fruits are bigger and some of the fruits are smaller? These were our plums. They're kind of bigger. And these are our grapes. They're smaller. I made the bananas really tiny on my page. Are your bananas bigger or smaller than your strawberries? Sometimes when you're making art, it's fun to think about the size and make sure that the strawberries are small like strawberries and the bananas are bigger. I didn't do that on my picture, but that's okay. It's still fun. Oh, we have 5 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oranges. So if you want to make the color orange, you're going to need what colors? Do you know? Good guess. We're going to need red and yellow. So we're going to make oranges by using red and yellow, and we're going to make them in circles. Can you make a circle with your finger? Circle, 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 circle. Okay, let's get ready. Next, I'm going to get a little bit of yellow and a little bit of red. Look how painty my fingers are. That's funny. Okay, a little bit of yellow and a little bit of red, and we're going to make 5 circles for our oranges. I'm going to squeeze them in over here. Actually, I'm going to make a line of oranges right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oranges have vitamin C. Vitamin C is really good for keeping your body healthy and strong. It helps you fight viruses and illnesses. I love drinking orange juice in the morning with my cereal. Oh, that's the end of our book. Okay, so here we go. Let's see your artwork. See what I made? I made lots of fun things. I'm so happy you were able to come play with me. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lemons, and we have 1 pineapple, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cherries, and we had 1, 2, 2 bananas, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 grapes. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 strawberries. And we had 1, 2, 3, 3 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oranges. Wow, that was a lot of fun. I hope you had fun with me today. You know what the really great thing is? Now you know how to make your own fruits and vegetables. So if you wanted to make a project at home with your family, or if you wanted to paint later on today, like maybe if your mom and dad are busy and they're working and you're thinking, I don't have anything to do, now you know how to paint. So yeah, you could make a really great picture for your mom and dad and maybe hang it on the fridge. The other fun thing is if you wanted to put some stems on these or some leaves, you could make them look even cooler than they already look right now. I hope that you all had fun with me today. I am going to wipe off my hands. So every day when I do preschool with my kids, what I like to do is to give everybody a big hug. But because it's not safe for everybody to give hugs right now, even the people that you love that are in your family, I'm going to show you how to get a hug. Are you ready? Put one hand over here, one hand over here, and squeeze, 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 squeeze yourself, squeeze yourself, squeeze yourself. I had so much fun with you today. Give yourself a kiss. Mwah. Give yourself another kiss. Mwah. Give yourself another kiss. Mwah. Give yourself another kiss. Mwah. Bye. I had fun with you today. I love you, and I hope that you have lots of fun creating art for your family and you make your house look really cool while we are all at home spending time with our families. Have a good day.